Hello everybody, it's Bubs or Bubbles, either way you can call me. Welcome back to the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Just as a quick recap, last episode we decided that we were going to hang out with Yuri to help her prepare for the festival that's coming up, I think, Monday. We are on Sunday right now. Before that, we went to go check up on Sayuri because she's been acting weird, and we found out that she is severely depressed. And Bubs did not handle it very well. He was very much, why didn't you tell me? Oh, you should have told me. What did he say? I feel betrayed as a friend. And I was like, okay. We left off last episode with Yuri coming to our house and her entering our room and immediately invading our privacy by trying to open a drawer. And we were like, I don't think so. And we snatched her wrist and we were like, And she was like, oh, my bad. But anyway, that's basically where we're at right now. If you enjoy the video, or if you enjoy me and my memes and how I talk and what I say, please consider subscribing. We are very, very close to 20 subscribers. And I am both ecstatic and anxious. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the game. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Girl! Why? We're having people read poems and we're reading poems. We're not freaking trying to swoon somebody. What? I don't like this. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. I've been really trying. Okay, that's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Oh yeah, and we've been trying to rizz up Yuri the entire game, and I think it's working. I'm very excited. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. Why? I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Is the festival outside or is it inside? Now I'm confused. I'm over here thinking like it was a festival and they were gonna have like a little booth or something, or like a little stage and people were gonna talk about their poems and stuff. I'm confused now. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wedding thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Not the essential oils. Hi, sisters! How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Don't be turning shit on in my room. What if I'm like highly sensitive to smells? And now I'm about to get a freaking headache. Like, for me, if the smell is too strong, I dead ass will get a headache in like 0.2 seconds. And then I'm irritated for the rest of the day. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? I swear to God, if she says romance or sexy time or whatever, I'm gonna lose it. This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. This man's just saying anything. He doesn't know what she's talking about. He's like, yeah, that sounds good. He's literally just nodding his little head.
I know some of these words.
But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. See what I mean? He doesn't know what she's talking about. He has no idea. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Oh my god, are we gonna make crayons? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Oh, okay. Wait, what are the words going to say? Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. So I guess the festival is within the school. That's my understanding. It's like open house. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. I ain't gonna lie, that is very creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. What is this sound? Oh, hoo hoo. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Duh. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from showing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Bubs. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. Ooh, okay. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Ooh, okay. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Ooh, she's not like the other girlies. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Ah! You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. I don't think being into knives is weird. Like, plenty of people are into, like, knives, katanas, weapons in general, you know. I think it only becomes alarming when you have, like, way too many. But I think it kind of suits you. What? I got it. Please elaborate, for the love of God. Suits me? Yeah, girl, me too. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ah ha 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 ha. Lord have mercy. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Can we see it? I want to see it. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. The handle facing him. Oh, okay, so she's holding the well, she's probably not holding the blade, but the blade is towards her. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Ooh, she got a good knife. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Bubs! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
He cut off his own hand by mistake.
You mean like this?
Oh, I'm bleeding. It's my fault. I should have warned you. She's in there like a, what do they call it? Like a blacksmith. Fucking on that little stone. This knife is extremely sharp. You don't say. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Girl, why do you have this? Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Get up and go to the bathroom and wash your hands, please. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. No, thank you. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Girl, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Girl, it seems you're never thinking. You're always doing something and you're like, oh, I wasn't thinking. She's gonna get punched.
This ain't no threat. This a promise. Try me, motherfucker.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? AKA, I am so in love with this girl. I'm trying to wave away this weird ass thing. If I was Bubs, I would be so fucking scared. I'd be like, why is this woman licking my finger? I haven't even washed my hands. She has no idea what could be on my finger. I could have just pet my cat. I could have just touched poop, and she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know. Here she is, caressing my finger with her tongue. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. No, I think she's having a perfectly good reaction to her messing up. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Is his finger just not bleeding anymore? Is it not just like cascading down his arm at this point? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I'm scared. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. What was the logic? Was it like, oh, we're even now? What? Bubs! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Bubs. What about you? Oh, no. I can't do this. Yuri giggles shyly. Okay. Yuri calling me weird? No, facts. Girl, what just happened 2.5 seconds ago? Hello? I have no response to that. Actually, I wouldn't either. I'd be like, oh, and what are you? Sane? Where do you keep your bandages? Are we not going to wash this finger? We don't have any hydrogen peroxide. Washing in general. We're not going to do any of that? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. Oh, okay, it stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. Yay! We each resume our respective activities. Okay, we're just not... Okay. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected. It will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. I don't know how good those are from like a decent company, but I know they're pretty shitty. Do you mind fetching those for us? Yeah, I will, because this is my house, girl. Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it will be too diluted.
I've returned. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I don't know what that means. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ooh. Oh, girl, what you doing in my room? Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. She said, I'm not in the clubs. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. But where's the gaming console, sir? You said you game. Where's the gaming console? PC?
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Ooh, concussion. I'm not doing that. You're not getting that out of me. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Ooh, yeah. Here. She looks so sad. Is she alright? I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ooh. Not doing that. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. Neck? Girl? She looks into my eyes. Into my big ol' eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Are we going to kiss? We're going to smooch, you know, have a little... Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's good. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Not doing that. Yuri slowly pulls away. No, girl, you had him! You're right there!
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine! The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue to follow Yuri's. Yep. I don't know what it said, but it said it. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Woo! Ah!
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Oh, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Oh yeah. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot that you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. We got her. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Bubs.
Yuri takes a step closer to me. Then briefly squeezes my hand. We got her. Oh, girl! Hey, yo, the music just stopped. I hate it when it does this.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to. As Yuri suddenly pulls back. Stop being a coward! Oh, shit! Shit! Sorry!
Oh, jump scare.
Hi, Bubs! Whoopsies. Sorry. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Bubs. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course! Saori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh! Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Saori waves goodbye after her. Saori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy.
Oh, she's crying! Are you sure about that?
That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Saori's face. Are you sure about that?
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Bubs? Why? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half?
Because, Saori, you love him. You have feelings for Bubs for some reason. You have feelings for him. Girl, I don't know how to tell you.
It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sorry, don't say that.
It's true, Bubs. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right.
Oh, Monica, what'd she say?
I should just...
Monica! Monica was right about what? What did she say? No, I need to know. You need to tell me. Oh, sorry. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Saori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Bubs. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Saori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Saori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Bubs, I like you so much that I want to die!
I want to die! I want to roll around in my grave and die.
That's how I feel. And...
Oh, I clicked twice. I'm sorry, Saori. That's enough, Saori. Shut up. I don't want you to hurt anymore. What does that even mean? What? I slide my hand down Saori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Ugh. Ugh. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Saori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. What? I know what you need the most right now? What? Okay. And that's what I'm going to give to you. What are you going to give to her? Oh, you can either say I love you or you'll always be my dearest friend. I'm not gonna say I love you because we are Team Yuri all the way. Y-U-R-I, Yuri. I understand Saori is going through a lot, but if I say I love her, like, that's just dumb because it makes it seem like I'm trying to force her to be okay by lying to her. And I don't like her. I don't love her. I like her as a bestie. She's my bestie. She's my girlie. So I'm not gonna lie to her. I wouldn't lie to her because we're besties. And again, I want Yuri, so I can't really tell her I love her because then that's just gonna throw off my whole game, literally. So we're not gonna do that. You'll always be my dearest friend, girly. I will be there. I will be your bestie. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. That's horrible. That's actually bad. Monica told me the truth. What does that mean? She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and will make you happy in the end. What the fuck is he saying to her? It's giving shitty friend, honestly. It's giving you should have told her, hey, listen, I see you as a friend, that's it. Unfortunately, you know, I don't feel the same way about you, unfortunately. And if you want to stay friends, we can stay friends. But if you don't want to stay friends, I completely understand, okay? But I can't reciprocate these feelings for you, and I need you to understand that. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. What is going on? Like, why is he...
I see.
She's throwing up, crying, pissing in the club. That's what she's doing right now. Saori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Aha!
Is this what it feels like? To get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Saori.
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Bubs. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Saori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Oh, she's screaming. She's actually screaming in the club. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. And she got up. Saori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Saori! And she's gone. Gone with the wind. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Go to her house? Question mark? Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Because you said the worst thing you could have said. I just wanted to go back to the way it was.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
It just makes it sound like you don't care about her feelings. And you're like, thanks, Shotty, but actually, I want to go back to the way it was, before I knew. Just pretend it didn't happen. There's nothing more that I could have done. You could have been a better friend. The most I can do is support Saori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. It's giving cult leader. Like, you know how cult leaders be like, I'm here to help you make the right decision. That's exactly what he sounds like. And it's pissing me off. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Saori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Saori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Okay, Bubs, whatever you say, broski lowski. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Saori. But Saori isn't answering her phone, and the music is gone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Saori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Bubs, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Saori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Saori told me yesterday. Why get out of bed? Why eat? Why do anything? And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. I would have gone. She literally collapsed and screamed in the street, and you're like, well, she's probably fine. I shouldn't bother her. She's going through a crisis, and you're like, oh, I shouldn't bother her. What? The music is completely gone still, by the way.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Bubs. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday.
How do you know about that, Monica? How do you know about that?
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. What does that even mean?
That don't mean you gotta be up in my business. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. He's not the bad guy, but he's kind of the bad guy. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? This is what I'm talking about. This is why he's like half bad guy. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. The music is still gone and I'm not okay with that. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh, it just says get out of my head. A bunch of percent and get out of my head. About 80 bajillion times. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Sayori, are you okay? What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Bubs? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so...
well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. I gotta get out of here. You're freaking me out. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sorry? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to end her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sorry. Oh, bitch! Oh! Oh! Oh, she's just gonna chill here? Cool. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Felt that. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 I ain't gonna hold you. I was waiting for him to say ever at some point. Oh! Huh. Oh! Oh! That's not good. So there's definitely more to this game, as we've seen. So even though we did hit an end screen, we are not done with this game just yet. Because I know there's more to this game, and we're gonna do more with this game. So rip our girl Saori, R.I.P. to her. She was bestie, and Bubs was just a fucking idiot. But we shall continue next week with a new episode after I figure out what I'm supposed to do from this point on right here. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this fucked up adventure. And maybe it'll get a little more fucked up later. So, please, subscribe. Join the Bubble Buddies, the Bubble Army. Still don't know what I'm calling you guys. Join us on this journey to figure out what else is going on in this game. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, do all that fun jazzy stuff for me, please. And I'll see you guys next week. This is Bubs, signing out.